President Donald Trump was in the Middle East this week on a 4-day diplomatic tour. Several major deals were announced with Saudi Arabia, Syria, the United Arab Emirates, and Qatar. Here are the four most significant developments you should know about. Number 1. The trip started in Saudi Arabia, where President Trump signed more than a dozen cooperation agreements with Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The deals included military, law enforcement, and cultural cooperation agreements, including a $142 billion arms deal that provides air and missile defense, air force and space advancement, and maritime security and communications technology. Prince Mohammed also pledged about $600 billion in new Saudi investment in U.S. AI data centers and energy infrastructure. Number 2. President Trump met with interim Syrian President Ahmed al-Sharaa. This meeting was notable because al-Sharaa was formerly on the U.S. Specially Designated Global Terrorist List as the head of al-Qaeda's Syria affiliate. President Trump announced he's removing decades-old sanctions following the collapse of the Assad regime, saying that while Syria is, quote, a torn-up country, al-Sharaa has a, quote, real shot at pulling it together. Number 3. Qatar offered President Trump a $400 million luxury Boeing 747 to use as Air Force One during his remaining time in the White House, which he has said he plans to accept. The current Air Force One planes are 30 years old and were meant to be retired 10 years ago. New Air Force Ones aren't expected to be finished until 2027 at the earliest. The Trump administration has said the plane will be donated to Trump's presidential foundation upon leaving office. Qatar also committed to purchase roughly 160 Boeing jets for Qatar Airways, in a deal estimated to be worth $200 billion. President Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth signed defense agreements with Qatar, including the purchase of military drones and a statement of intent on defense cooperation between the two countries. Number 4. Lastly, President Trump visited the United Arab Emirates, becoming just the second president to visit the country. The UAE and the U.S. agreed to a 10-year, $1.4 trillion investment framework focused on AI and semiconductors. The UAE also awarded President Trump the Order of Zayed, the country's highest civil decoration.